Care of twins might not be something very easy. Welcome to the show once again. I'm Teacher Zita, and in today's show we have our topic. It's about multi-pregnancy. We're going to bring for you analongo. In Uganda, analongo means someone who gave birth to at least twins. So today we have Ida. She's going to take us through her journey of having twins that she has been praying for. Thank you so much for joining us. Please get seated, and we start off the story of the day. I'm Teacher Zita. This is A Journey to Motherhood once again. Welcome back from wherever you're watching us. You can follow us on our Facebook page. It's A Journey to Motherhood, on our WhatsApp page, and you give us your comments and experience as a mother. Today on the show, we have a mother who has had more than one child, and she's going to share with us. She's going to tell us what her experiences were. She's going to tell us the tricks she uses to get those twins. If you're there listening, please get tuned. You might get some. Welcome to the show, Ida.
Thank you.
Please say hello to the viewer.
Hello, everyone.
Tell us your names, where you stay, and what you do.
Yes, I'm Ida Kasule. I stay in Kachindu, Kauku. I'm a businesswoman.
Okay. Ida, what is your experience as a mother? Or what were those experiences as a mother the first time you gave birth? Share with us something brief.
For the first time, during my first period when I had my first son, actually I knew nothing about labor. I knew nothing about the labor pains. I was green about everything. But for the second time, at least I had learned something about pregnancy, motherhood. Yeah.
Okay. That is very good. On our topic today, we are going to talk about multi-pregnancy. And you happen to be one of the mothers who has given birth to at least more than one child at once.
Yes.
Abalongo. So when you're carrying the mulongo, what's the difference between the weight of this first child and these two who were there at once?
Like for the first time when I had my first son,
everything was normal?
Yes, everything was normal.
The weight was normal?
Yeah, it was normal. But for the second time, there was a very big difference. Heaviness, swollen legs, everything, every part of my body got
changed.
swollen.
You looked so different.
Yes.
When did you discover that you had twins?
In my second trimester.
The second trimester. Did you do a scan?
I went for a scan, but some people could see my legs.
Before you went for the scan, did you notice some changes with your body? Or did you guess?
I did, because during my first trimester, my stomach became big.
The first trimester?
Yes. I was wondering why. So, the second trimester, for the second trimester, I had to go for a scan. They checked out, and I had twins.
And how did you feel when
For the first time when they told me I have twins, I didn't believe the person that did scan. I had to change another hospital.
You went to another to confirm?
Yes.
And they told you the same thing?
They told me the same thing.
How did you react? Were you worried?
I wasn't
or excited?
Worried. I was excited.
Okay.
Because for my time, I wanted twins. And I was so excited for the doctor to tell me that you have twins.
Okay.
So I went to the next hospital. They told me the same thing. You have twins. I was so happy. I went back home. I had to keep quiet, not to tell my husband that I have twins. I wanted it to be a surprise to him. But later on, the stomach became too big. During my second trimester, it became too big, and everyone could say, "Hey, Mommy Haitham, you could be having..." Yes, what are you carrying? You could be having two babies inside.
And by then he wasn't asking you anything?
Yes, he wasn't asking. But for the old people around, you could move, your legs are swollen, everything has become big. They could say,
Which wasn't the case with the first child?
Yes.
Your legs were normal?
Yes, they were normal. They could say, these legs are too big, you might be carrying two babies. Yes, me, I could keep quiet.
Let's talk about feeding. Do you eat abnormally? Or you feed? Because now sometimes when mothers are expecting, they eat a lot of food in the second and third trimester. That is if you have one child. Now, if you have two,
you double.
You double. Yes. That is what I want to hear.
Me, I could
How much porridge were you taking?
I could even wake up at 3
in
and
the
take
night.
Something. Yes. Like I could wake up 2 times in a night. Yeah. You take something, you eat bread. If there is no food,
You feel hungry throughout.
yes, you double. You can sleep when you're full, but around 1, 2,
You
the
feel
stomach
very
is
hungry.
empty. You feel the babies are moving. This one is moving here. This one is moving here.
They all want food.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It
Let's talk
is
about sleeping position, posture. How do you, because when you're carrying one child and you reach the second and last trimester, you feel like you can't lie, you can't walk, you can't stand. Now here you have 2. How do you sleep on the
Sincerely
bed?
speaking, me, I used not to sleep at night during my second
From what,
trimester and third
from what
trimester.
month?
From 5, 6, 7 up to 9. I couldn't sleep. I could sit, you'd be on your phone. Because the moment you could sleep, you could feel someone is kicking this side, another on this side. Sleeping wouldn't
I know that
be
discomfort.
easy. Yes.
At times you have one child and you can't even lie down.
You have to sit.
And
And the moment you sleep, you want to wake up and ease yourself. You find it very difficult. The legs are paining. You have to first sit down and have to first collect the legs and move. It's not easy.
Ida, did you plan to get these twins? What tricks did you use? Did you go to the judges for some advices, some herbals? I'm sure there's some mothers listening there and they're like, oh, let's hear what she's going to tell us. Because I have friends who always call me, Chazita, is there any way I can get a boy? Do you know any way of getting a girl? How about twins? Are there some herbals? Please tell us your experience. Did you go to anyone to help you out?
It's God's plan. That's what I can say.
Because you told us earlier on that you were praying for them.
Yes.
Did you also work hard to get them?
I didn't work hard, but maybe God had my prayers. I wanted them, but I can't say that I went to this and this to get the twins. No.
Which prayer did you say?
Actually, in my background, like my family, the twins.
Oh,
my husband is.
that is what I was going to ask you.
My husband is. They're also there.
Now, you've gone through all the 9, 8, 7, 9 months now. Time for labor. How do you manage to push those children? First, tell us about the labor experience. Does it also double or?
For the first baby, I had to push. I pushed normally.
The first child?
Yes. But these ones, I had that fear.
That they are now 2?
Yes, they
How
are
am I
2.
going to do it?
So I opted for
C-section?
Yes.
Who encouraged you to go for C-section? Some people fear a lot. They can tell you when you go to the theater, say bye-bye to your friends. You might come out, you might not come out. How brave were you?
No one encouraged me.
Did you discuss it with your husband?
I did. I told him, I'm having fear. I might opt for pushing, I might fail. So I had that fear, and the scan could tell me, the boy is this side, now you go, the boy is on another.
You knew the sex of the children?
Yes, I had a boy and a girl.
At what age did you tell your husband that you're already having twins? Because remember the first discussion, you were worried of telling him, you just wanted to surprise him.
Yes, so I didn't want to tell him, but as you know, we got some little misunderstanding. I told him, I'm pregnant and I have twins. Don't even ever dare do anything wrong to me. That's when I told him. He was so surprised. He told me.
Did he continue quarreling or you reconciled there?
He kept quiet and told me all along, you didn't tell me why. Now we're not going to quarrel again. Your mind has to be settled. You have to do this. You have to go and shop. You have to do. He was so happy.
And you went to the theater. What was your experience in the theater?
I didn't have any experience in the theater.
Who took you to the theater? Was it him?
No.
Someone else?
Yes.
Were you prepared? You were like, come what may? Or you just said, I'll just go and come out? You didn't have any other opinion?
I was prepared. Whatever could come out.
You were ready?
I was ready.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you came out successfully?
Yes.
Very good. Now you come back home. How were you managing to feed them? Remember, you're from C-section, you're carrying the child, you're in pain. Did you have breast milk by then?
By that time, I didn't have for almost a week.
What did you do?
I had to buy formula. I supplement them. Breastfeeding, I didn't have much breast milk. You supplement with the formula. And good enough, the babies liked the formula.
Okay. So how would you balance work and the children at home? For how long were you with it?
For the first 3 months I was home. I didn't go for work. Then I decided to go after 3 months.
Okay.
But I could go with one today. If I go with Waswa, then the next day I could go with Nakato.
Oh dear.
Yes.
You couldn't carry all of them
I
at
couldn't.
once. Thanks so much for all of you who are watching us. It's still a journey to motherhood, and today we are looking at multi-pregnancy. We are going to have a very short break, and when we return back, we shall hear from the doctor. He will give us his opinion as far as twin birth is concerned. Stay with us. This show is sponsored by Madagascar Nursery School. We are located on Entebbe Road, Kawoku Kachindu Trading Center. You can reach us on those numbers running on the screen. Madagascar Nursery School, nurturing amazing children.